everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Imogen and thank you for clicking on this video today. Today is a big, well, it's not a big, but it's a range haul. So obviously I love the range, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking out of like the range and like shops that, like high street shops that are similar, I was thinking which one's my favourite, and I think I've got favourites for all different reasons. So I was talking about the range, Home Bargains and B&M. I'm frequently in all three, but I just couldn't pick a favourite. Now for me personally, I think that the Home Bargains is the best for like toiletries and stuff like that, because it has like online exclusive products, you know, like beauty products, toiletries, all of that kind of thing, that's exclusively online, and there seems to be huge discounts on certain things compared to their retail pricing. So I like Home Bargains for the toiletries and stuff like that most, and then I would say B&M is probably best for outdoor furniture, things for your garden, games for the kiddies out in the garden in the summer. I also think B&M has got a better and larger selection for like sweet treats, you know, chocolate sweeties, that kind of thing. I'd say that B&M, it's got more of a range in there. You get like certain chocolate bars, and you can try certain different things that you wouldn't necessarily get in England. There's some things they have in there are like kind of more you would see in like America. So I think it's nice for different variety. Sorry, I've only had one coffee today so far. Obviously need another one, I can't talk. But yeah, I think that it's got a better variety of like sweet treats and stuff like that, and especially at Easter as well. They've got some really good selections for Easter eggs and little gifts really. And then coming to today's video, the range, this is my favourite out of the three for household things. So you know, you're talking cushions, vases, candles, things like that. I just think the range they have in there, which is probably why it's called the range, is just so it's quite vast, isn't it? There's that much in there, you don't really know what to look at first, but I absolutely love it. So I wanted to pop in there just to have a little look, because I haven't been in the range for a while. And I picked up a couple of things that I needed, and I found a really nice find in there as well, which I'm going to show you guys today. I have got my receipt with me to give you all the correct prices for what I bought them for, and yeah, I'm just going to hydrate. I've got my my water today. It's quite a large cup actually. It's actually a Costa Coffee one. I don't know if you can see that, and it's so big. It holds quite a lot of water in. I'm trying to keep hydrated for, you know, skin and hair and stuff. And yeah, I actually bought this from Costa Coffee, obviously, because you all know, if you've watched my videos, I do love a tea and a coffee. So I got this for £17.50 it was, but it's worth it, honestly, it's great. Says you shouldn't put it in the dishwasher. I have, and it seems okay. So yeah, I've actually got sparkling water in here today, which most people that I speak to are like, oh, you like sparkling water? It's horrible. But I actually do. I quite like it. I just find it's a little bit different to just having plain old water, which I do like as well. But yeah, instead of having fizzy pop, I have fizzy water as a healthy alternative. So yeah, just trying to keep hydrated there with that. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you first of all, at the range, the item that I bought that I was really impressed with. So I'll show you that first. It was £10.99, just having a look at my receipt here. It was £10.99, and honestly, I'm so impressed with it. It's a doormat, so I wanted a doormat to put out in my porch, and I was looking at the doormats in there, and the price range, it kind of ranged from £5.99 just for a normal bog standard doormat that you could get anywhere, up to about 9.99 I'd say, but I found this one and it was 10.99, so it was literally like 99 pence more. And honestly, I just think it is really, really nice. It looks really good quality, it's really heavy, and it's a jute doormat. I don't know if you can see that there, with the little kind of tassels at the end. And honestly, I was so impressed by this. I'll try and show. There you go, jute floor mat. And for 10.99, it was giving White Company kind of vibes to me. Like, that's where I would expect to see something like this. And honestly, I was really impressed by it. I haven't seen a doormat in any of the shops that I've just mentioned like this. So I was so impressed, and I just thought it looked a lot nicer and a lot more expensive than what it was. So I can't wait to put this out in my porch. Really, it's quite thick as well. It's really nice. I just really liked it, and I love all the neutral kind of colours. It's nice to have like different textures around the house, you know, like wooden things, and just nice little, you know, different textures in textiles and stuff. So I did get that for 10.99, very impressed with that. There was probably only another couple left after I'd picked that one up. I walked around the whole of the range. I literally didn't even, there was that much there. I only filmed a snippet of what you've seen today. But by the way, how nice was that? As I walked in, there was obviously, it's seasonal, you know, it's coming up to being summer. People are out in their gardens a lot more. There was a lot of kiddies, really good games and stuff that were really cheap as well, just to keep them entertained in the summer holidays. But what I seen is that there was that big bouncy castle. It had like 2 slides in it, a little part where they could bounce, and then I honestly, I think it was 250. I have to look back. You'll be able to see it in the video at the beginning of the video when I first walked into the store. I nearly picked it up. I might have to go back and get it for my kids, because they would absolutely go crazy on that. They would love it. But there you go. So moving on. Let's see. I wanted some potpourri, potpourri, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I seen some fresh linen smelling stuff, and it was $5.99 for this bag. And it's just very neutral coloured, and as I said, it was the fresh linen scent. I have a lovely wooden kind of display bowl that I wanted to put this in, and I love anything that's fresh scented, and I just thought this would be really nice. And honestly, I can smell it from, like, I don't even have to open the bag. I can smell it already. But I thought this was just a nice little, something that I wanted just to pop in my little display bowl. Nice little gift as well if you're getting that for somebody, with a little bow on the bag. And yeah, there you go. Fresh linen, potpourri, $5.99 for that one. Quite impressed. I've never bought potpourri from the range before, so it would be interesting to try that one, see if the scent actually lasts. I did also, it's really good, I like to have a little look in the sales sections, because you don't know what you're going to find in the range. There is so many random things. Obviously there was a lot of Easter bits in there. Obviously Easter's been and gone, but if you're like me, you're really organised, you love to get a bargain. I do love to buy things out of season, and just, you know, because they're cheaper, and put them away. Didn't get any Easter bits this time, but there was some nice bits in there. I did, however, see a basket, and everything was reduced to literally under £1. You know, you can't go wrong. So I picked up some of these. They're little pink. They're quite heavy actually, because they're metal. Little pink hair clips there. And there is 6 of them, and I wanted it just to bulk out a bag of presents that I bought for somebody. Now obviously women use these, don't they, to clip back their hair, take it out of their face as they're doing their makeup, so they are really useful. I always use them. As I said, these aren't for myself, and they were literally 97 pence. So picked them up, quite impressed with that. Also got a few more little bits in the sale box for everything that was under £1, and I this is how organised I am. My little one, my little girl, she's only 3. She's not even due to start school until like next September 2027. But I thought, you know what, whilst they're cheap, I'm going to get them in, put them up for her, because as you all know, time flies by, especially when you're busy and you've got kids, and it's really sad actually. I hate to see them growing up. Honestly, I absolutely hate it. I love it, but I hate it. But I just thought I would get these and just put them away for us. So there were 2 little headbands, little school ones, 90p in the reduced box. There was 2 there. A green and then like a gingham, if that's what you call it, a checkered green. And yeah, for 90 pence, couldn't go wrong. And the school that I'm hoping to get her into, I'll laugh if I can't get her in there now, the school uniform is this green colour, so that's why I've picked these up. Also picked up 2 little baubles for her there. They were both 90 pence. And they're just little scrunchies with the little bows on. And for 90 pence each, I thought that was pretty good. So I picked up 2 of those. And lastly, I picked up some little hair clips for her, because, you know, little girls, they have quite wispy hair. It's quite fine, and you just want to get it out their face when they go into, you know, school and stuff like that. So yeah, there was 3 little patterns there on them, and for 70 pence, I thought that wasn't bad. Again, it's green as well, which will be the colour, fingers crossed, of the school uniform for the school that I'd like to get her into. So that was that. There is a few more items as well. Let me have a little look, so I don't want to give you the wrong prices. So I needed some polyfiller, and it was £2.75 for this. It's 330 grams of it, so it's a decent size, and it's just really easy. You just put it in any holes you have on your wall. I needed some more. It was just a practical thing that I needed for around the house. I've taken a lot of pictures down in my living room recently, and obviously that it leaves a lot of holes in the wall. So I just want to freshen everywhere up if I can in the house downstairs this summer. Just freshen the walls with some white paint, fill in any holes, and yeah, for £2.79, I thought that was pretty good. They do have, I've got to say, where I in the aisle that I got that, there was a lot of paintbrushes, a lot of tools, like DIY kind of stuff, and it's some good prices as well. So yeah, worth looking if you need anything like that in the range. Another thing that I got was, I wanted a soap dispenser. I love glass soap dispensers, and I wanted one. I think I might put this in my kitchen, just to put some hand soap in there. And now this, let me have a look. It was £4.99, which I thought wasn't bad, and it's just a really nice glass soap dispenser. I quite like the natural wooden handle on that, and for £4.99 I picked that one up. These are perfect because literally you just reuse them, go out, buy whatever soap you want, and just keep on refilling it up, and they last ages. So I thought that was pretty decent. Another thing that I bought, now I really like this, and I was thinking, oh, should I keep it myself? But I think I'm going to keep it to give it to somebody as part of a gift. So let's have a look at the price. Bear with me. Okay, so one of them was £4.99. Where is the other one? Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Didn't want to give you the wrong prices. So £4.99. I've got this lovely big candle, and it is called, I don't know if you can see that there, Cozy Morning. It's got a lovely picture on the front. Now, I have bought a similar candle before, and it lasted ages and ages from the range. This one, as I said, it's like a good morning one. I just love the kind of the browns and the neutral colours. It's got one wick in there. Now, the one that I got before from the range was called Iced Coffee, and it actually smelled like coffee. This one is like, this is gonna sound really strange, but it is actually quite nice, trust me. It smells a bit like coffee, a bit of burnt toast, like that morning in your house kind of smell, but it's also got a perfume to it as well. And I think this, when this burns, I think it will smell really, really nice, because I was really, really shocked by the iced coffee one that I had before. And honestly, it smelled divine, and the scent lasted ages as well. And I mean, you know, for $4.99, you can't really go wrong. Now, what I like about the range is that they have a lot of candles, lots of different kind of scents as well, and sizes, but they also, for the majority of them, they also have like a matching reed like diffuser as well, which is nice, just to have that, the same scent as the candle, just have that, you know, going all day. And then when you want to boost that certain smell, you light your candle then, and obviously it's a bit cozy as well on the evening, lighting a candle, which I am all for. I love that. So I bought the reed diffuser, same one, same scent, sorry. So it's Cozy Morning, and this was $3.99, and I just thought it come really, really nicely presented in the box. So that $3.99 plus your $4.99, that's less than £10. And if you just wanted to get a little gift for somebody, just a little, you know, a little token gift, a little something to give to somebody, I thought that was a really, really nice present there. I'm going to keep these to give to somebody, but I won't just be giving them these. I'll have like a big bag full of lots of little presents, because that's what I like to do. I don't tend to buy people 1 or 2 presents. I get a few different things and I pop it all in the bag. So I think it's nice, isn't it, when you open, like, you've got a gift from somebody, you know, if you've got a few nice little bits in the bag, it makes that present opening experience just last a little bit longer. And yeah, but I prefer it anyway, rather than just opening one present. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I thought it was a nice little gift, under £10. You know, if that was all your budget, I mean, you could get these two. So yeah, literally £9. And then if you were really on a budget and you wanted to get a cheap little card, like say if it's for somebody's birthday, or you're just saying thank you to somebody, you could get a card for £1 and literally you've got a present. So yeah, or you could get a little cheap gift bag to pop it in, and it's perfect. So yeah, really impressed with that. I'm not going to keep it myself, even though I do like both of those. I am going to gift them. Lastly, what I bought from the range, I'm going to double check the price on these. Here we go, $1.49. Now, I find these really, really useful. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5. Yeah, there is. Yeah, pack of 5. I was counting them then, but it's actually on the front, pack of 5. Pack of 5, just disposable coffee cups, and they've got the lids with them as well, just black lids. Now, if you're like me and you have a coffee machine at home, this is perfect. So say if the days you just want to grab a quick drink to go before you leave your house, you're trying to save on money, so you don't necessarily want to stop at like a Starbucks or a Costa or whatever coffee shop is by you, or if you haven't got time to stop and grab a coffee, it's good to just have these in, do your own quick coffee or a cup of tea, and then just take it in the car and go wherever you need to go. So yeah, I always find them really useful. It is something that I tend to use. I like to get different seasonal ones. So at Christmas, I like to get like the little Christmas print ones and stuff like that as well. And I needed more because I'd run out. So that was all that I got in the haul today. I did get a couple of more things as well for my kids, little presents, little like toys, like slime sets that they've already opened, so I can't show you. I got them then just to have a little play with, so they've already opened them. I also bought a lovely light bulb as well, a really nice kind of vintage expensive light bulb. It looks expensive, but it's not that expensive, but I've already put that in my light in my living room, so I can't show you that one either. But yeah, overall I think it was quite a successful trip. I could have bought more, you know, I have to stop myself somewhere. My next haul that I'm doing is a Home Bargains. I haven't been there for a while, but there's something that I wanted to try. I wanted to do an online shop with Home Bargains. I've never done it before. Didn't know up until a couple of months ago that you could even order online from Home Bargains, but you can. So yeah, I'm going to be giving my honest opinions on that haul. I did get a couple of nice things, you know, something from the Hinch range as well, so I will share all of that, and I got some quite heavily discounted things, so I will give you all the information on that in my next video. I am also due to go away at the end of next month, the end of May, for my dad's 60th. He wanted to go to Devon Cliffs, which is in England, obviously Devon, that's why it's called Devon Cliffs, and it's a haven caravan site. I am going to be documenting all of that when we go away as well, and writing our experience there and the caravan that we stop in. So we're going to be going and doing like a little week away, just to celebrate for my dad. So yeah, stay tuned. All of these things will be coming up very soon. I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Any comments, anything that you'd like to see, anywhere you'd like me to go shopping in particular, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get there. I do love to go to different shops. I always give my honest opinion. Yeah, and I just hope you're enjoying the channel so far. So God bless, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all soon at my next video. Bye guys.